What is up, everybody? It's time for the weekly forecast. Weekly forecast time for all signs. Down, down, boom. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video. And now we have passed the 18th of May. So currently, until further notice, I am no longer doing the pre-recorded personal readings. I'm offering one-on-one Zoom call readings only. And the way that works is unlimited questions, unlimited whatever, for a full hour. So with the pre-recorded personal readings, it was a limit to 3 questions and no assigned time limit. Now there's an assigned time limit with unlimited questions. So also don't forget to catch me over there on High Vibe TV with my new series, Mastering the Matrix. Okay, that's a series dedicated to understanding the functionality behind how this matrix works, behind the energies that exist in this matrix, how they behave, how manifestation works, how your life experience was created. Because if you can't figure out how the matrix really functions and operates, figure out how to create your life experience. So the information for that is in the description of this video as well. All right, let's dig in. We're going to start off with Aries. What's up, y'all? Y'all showed up quick. Aries. Let's just see what wants to come through for Aries. For the week. Aries, what do we got for Aries? King of Cups reversed. I don't know who it is. Somebody here is really emotionally closed off. You know what it honestly kind of feels to me like, though? If this is somebody that you've had some history with, whether this is a past person or somebody you're kind of currently dealing with, feels like emotional manipulation to me. That's what it feels like to me. I get a real strong feeling that somebody knows how to manipulate you emotionally. Or at least they've been trying. Let's see. Okay. You ain't really losing sleep over this as bad as you once were, though, are you? Okay. Ooh, okay. So I'm seeing a real strong possibility for something new and unexpected coming in. I'm kind of seeing 2 things. I'm seeing some past energy and some new energy here. We got 2 kings in the reverse. King of Swords, King of Cups, both reverse, kind of indicating to me somebody playing games with you. And that doesn't go too far with an Aries, does it? Try to play games with an Aries, you're going to end up getting into a stick swinging match, ain't you? Oh, but yeah, I'm seeing you very likely to jump straight into something new. Like I said, probably something very unexpected as well. I just don't know if commitment's going to happen. I'm kind of feeling like whoever this is you're jumping in with, they might be playing games with you, not trying to commit, not trying to have nothing serious, and you ain't playing that game. You ain't playing that game, are you? You got integrity. Maybe some of you have just recently developed a sense of that integrity, and you're standing up for yourself. I ain't playing that game. Looks like it might end up popping off into some drama between the 2 of you. If you are wondering about communication from a past person, though, I don't see it. I have to throw that in there because it came through. I'm seeing some past energy and some new energy. Okay, wow. Your energy is real sporadic this week, though. Really sporadic. You know, it's like going from looking back in the past to looking forward to looking back in the past. It's almost like you're looking in the past and in the future at the same time. So what happens when we do that is if you still have a hook in the past, that still puts you on that same vibration. The vibration creates the outcome. So if you're still on the same vibration that you were on in the past, you're going to manifest the same outcome you manifested in the past. Okay. Drama, non-commitment. Okay. I think we just need to jump straight into some advice for Aries, honestly, because the energy looks so sporadic and all over the place. Let's get some advice. What's the best advice for Aries for the week, universe? What's the best advice? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So first things first, don't let external appearances fool you. Don't be thinking that the grass is greener on the other side just because it looks pretty on the outside. I know that may sound like common sense to a lot of you, but you'd be surprised how many people still struggle with that. It may look like the grass is greener on the other side, but a lot of times that grass looks greener because it's fertilized with bullshit. Do not allow any new connections that you make to distract you from any healing that needs to be done from the past. Do not try to control things that you have no control over. One of our greatest assets in this life is the ability to let go of what we have no control of and only control what we actually have control of. And it seems like we all tend to do that kind of backwards. We always have this tendency to want to control shit we have no control of. And the things that we actually have control of, we want to let that go and just let it run wild. So, and yeah, and the death card. So for those of you, you're going through a transition right now. For those of you who just recently ended things with a past person, don't just be jumping straight up into a new relationship. Don't be doing that. Be sure that your number one goal is to be focused on your healing. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be 100% healed. That's just where your priorities need to be. Okay? Because the person you attract into your life is a reflection of your current vibration. So your number one priority to be focused on your own development, your own life path, and your own highest good. If you are focused on your path and your highest good, that's how you attract a person who aligns with your path and your highest good. Remember, the vibration creates the outcome. Okay? You attract a reflection of your current frequency. All right, Taurus. What important messages do we have for Taurus for the week? Important messages. I'm not putting any solid, past person, current person. I just whatever comes through for whatever sign is what we're going to roll with. Okay. Eight of Cups in the reverse. There's some past energy right there. I don't know if that's a past person wanting to come back or you wanting to return back to a past person. One of the two. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. This here is somebody from the past who hasn't let go. That's what this is. Somebody from the past who hasn't let go. So we have the Emperor in the upright and the Empress in the reverse. Yeah, this is past energy here. I'm feeling like there's a past person who has not truly let go. I'm not seeing communication though. So if you're wondering if communication is coming through, it doesn't look like it. I think this person is making a very strong, concerted effort to make it appear as though they have it all together. Like if you ever just so happen to go check out their Instagram or their Facebook, and it looks like they got it all together, got it all going on. Since the two of you parted ways, they've been doing better in life. You know, that's the way they want it to look. But like most people on social media nowadays, that is a crock of shit. They haven't been doing no better since y'all parted ways. Not really. Devil card. If you are dealing with somebody who maybe struggled with addiction problems, alcoholism, no, they haven't gotten any better. They haven't gotten sober. As a matter of fact, they're probably getting worse. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. And they are blatantly ignoring you. They want you to think they've completely forgotten all about you. They want you to think they forgot you existed. And again, load of bullshit. Could be another Taurus for some of you, but the Empress always comes up for the Taurus readings. Could be an Aries, also have Pisces here, and Capricorn. All right, let's see. First of all, let's take a look. One or two cards for how the past person's intentions. See, they're still pissed off at you. They're still mad at you. Still hanging on to some bitterness. But they're playing it off and pretending that they're not. Because they don't want you to know that you have any kind of emotional power over them. Magician reversed. Okay. Are they taking any action? Nine of Wands. No. No, they're just standing there with their guard up, basically. That's all they're really doing. Thank you for that super chat. Sassa Frissy Love. I said that right. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. What's the advice? What is the advice? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, the Devil card. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So right now, I know it kind of may seem like time is standing still, but it's really not. It's really not. You're going through a very necessary period of your growth and your evolution. Now, that doesn't mean just kick back on your ass and don't do anything. Okay? Keep pushing forward. Keep doing what you're doing. But just know that time is moving a lot faster than you think it is. There's a lot more developing going on outside of you than you realize. And very, very soon, things are going to pick up and start moving. It's not that they're going to start moving quicker. It's just you're going to really start realizing how quick things are moving. Okay? Because the next person who is due to come in is something long-term, stable, and committed. And when it comes to the past, there's still a couple of lessons that you need to extract from that past situation in order for you to be able to function successfully with the next person coming in. So just make sure that you're focusing on that. Make sure you're focusing on that. And you got to go inside. This is for everybody. You got to go inside and trust yourself. One question I get all the time is, what was I supposed to learn? That's up to you. That's totally up to you. Don't give me your power like that. You tell me what you learned. You just got to trust yourself. You get to decide what you learn from that. But if you just kind of sit and just wait until you forget about it, then that's not learning. That's not healing. That's coping. That's hiding. Go inside and trust yourself. All right, Gemini. What messages do we have for Gemini for the week? I'm going to do a deck swap. What messages do we have for Gemini for the week? Messages for Gemini. Ooh, Knight of Cups. That's something new coming in right there. That's something new coming in. Oh, yeah. I see you about to jump head first into something new. About to jump head first into something new. For those of you still hung up on a past person, I feel like the next person coming in is going to very successfully distract you from the past person. I don't know, though. I am seeing some struggles coming along with that past person. Or, I'm sorry, with the new person. See, that's what happens. Whenever we want a new person to take the place of the past person, that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. If you're just looking for somebody new to make you forget about the last person, that's exactly what they'll do. A new person will slide in and take their place who is exactly like that last person, sometimes worse. Sometimes worse. So I'm seeing the next person coming in being somebody who's very detached, very cold, not very emotional, and not very honest. And you feel that immediately because you can tell this person reminds you so much of that past person. 8 of Cups reverse, 6 of Cups, all past energy there. But they are distracting you from the past person. That's for damn sure. Yup. 2 of Wands. So I see you at a crossroads. I see you at a crossroads because you very strongly suspect you might be about to repeat a cycle that's just like something that you already been through. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. I also have Cancer and Aries here. Okay. Let's look at this person's energy and their intentions. What's their energy and their intentions? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh, they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same damn thing. They're just keeping their options open, trying to find somebody, anybody, to distract them from their last breakup. That's usually what happens. That's not bad luck. That you are not cursed. Okay. This happens because like frequency attracts like frequency. Okay. Now, when you say that, people tend to throw their guard up when you say that. There's no judgment. I'm not saying good frequency, bad frequency. It does not matter if you are a good person or a bad person or a smart person or a dumb person. We have good people and bad people and smart people and dumb people who vibrate at the same frequency and attract each other into their lives all the time. And it's looking like they have that exact same. I knew that one was coming out. Yeah, they're playing around, keeping their options open, just trying to find somebody, anybody. They don't care who. They just need a faceless, nameless somebody to come distract them from the pain and the heartache that they experienced from their last breakup. And they have a lot of insecurity issues, very low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem. So of course they're not genuine, upfront, and honest about their intentions. They're making it look like they might be love bombing you, might be coming on real strong because they don't know how to process through their shit. They don't know how to sit in the pain and in the discomfort and extract the wisdom from that experience and start applying that wisdom to their life. And they don't know how to process those negative energies. They don't know how. So what's the advice? What's the advice? The 5 of Cups. World card. Okay, the best thing that you can do is either A, soon as you start smelling some bullshit, pass. No, sorry. No, I've smelled that shit before. No, same shit, different toilet. Nope, not doing it. Or do the best you can to not lead with expectations. And that's hard. That's tough. That's tricky. In no way am I ever going to try to make this shit sound like it's easy. It's not easy. But if you can't come from a place of, I'm cool if it works out. I'm cool if it doesn't. Either way, if you can't figure out how to maintain that vibration, back away. Soon as shit starts stinking and smelling funny, whoa, no, your actions aren't matching up with your words. You know, what my eyes see and what my intuition feels is two different things. You're starting to confuse me, sending me mixed signals, hot and cold, on and off, in and out. Not playing that game. Not playing that game. Again, the only other alternative would be to release all expectation and just let things flow naturally. Okay. Cancer. What important messages do we have for Cancer for the week? Important messages about anything. Past person, current person, new person, whatever wants to come through. What important messages do we have for Cancer? The Death card reversed. Okay, having a hard time moving on from something. Somebody here is having a difficult time moving on from something that ended in the past. Either that or some of you could possibly be trying to prevent something from coming to an end. Five of Wands reversed. Eight of Cups. So this kind of looks like something that you're walking away from, even though you may not want to. Some of you just feel straight up lost. You dealt with somebody who became your comfort zone. They became your comfort zone, even though it wasn't good for you, even though it wasn't good for them. It became your comfort zone. It's kind of like, have you ever by chance met somebody who did like a lot of time in prison? I don't know if you ever met somebody like that, but very frequently you meet somebody who did like 20 years in prison and they don't want to get out. That became their comfort zone. Just because something's toxic doesn't mean it can't become your comfort zone. And that's what I'm seeing here. Now, I can't tell who it is that's having a hard time moving on. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them. But regardless, you're still knocked way off balance. And right now, I'm seeing something new having a hard time coming in. There's an energetic blockage preventing the next person who's due to come in from coming in. There's an energetic blockage. And the energetic blockage is either the past person you're having a hard time moving on from, or the current person that you refuse to end things with, however that resonates with you. But I'm feeling like you are dealing with a soul contract that completed itself. It is time to separate. You successfully completed your mission with this person. And there's a lot of energy here that is preventing that ending from happening or having a hard time moving on from it. So let's take a look at this person's feelings for you. Let's look at their feelings, energy, and intention. What's this person's energy look like? Okay, ooh, Magician reversed. Okay. This is very one-sided. They care much less about what you got going on and much more about their own shit. They do feel like they're better off without you, but they feel unfinished business with you. Yeah, I feel like there's a third party in the way too. They may have a third party, either somebody that they're currently seeing or somebody that they have their eye on. I feel like there's definitely a third energy in the mix here. And they feel like there's unfinished business. I don't know. This person's very torn because on one hand, they feel that a sense of completion between the two of you. But again, you all became each other's comfort zone. So the discomfort that comes along with exiting your comfort zone still kind of leaves that part of you that wants to return back to it, even though you know you should. So that's kind of where they are right now. They're outside of their comfort zone without. That's where they're supposed to be. So they're fighting the urge to run back to it. They're either already with somebody or they're just out trying energy in the mix here. Some energy in the mix. Okay. Well, what's the advice? What's the advice? Ah, man, I know you ain't going to hear that. Hang on, let me see what else comes through. Queen of Cups. Okay, you have to trust and believe that the discomfort that comes along with change is temporary. Okay, change is painful. Change is uncomfortable. But the discomfort and the pain that comes along with change is temporary. The discomfort that comes along with repeating the same cycle over and over and over is permanent. It's permanent. And I know breakups, especially from something toxic, that's hard. That's hard. But you have two levels of pain that you can choose from. You can either go through the pain of the separation and heal from that and eventually move on up to a higher level so you can experience something better, or you can keep stubbornly trying to force the situation to work out, which it never will. And you can keep repeating the same toxic cycle over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and be laying on your deathbed still in fucking pain and looking back in regret because you wish you would not have wasted that much time trying to force something to work that obviously wasn't wanting to work. Those are the two choices. I think you'll get it. You'll get it. Just don't get addicted to emotional pain. Okay? Don't get addicted to that. Process through it. Let it serve its purpose. And then once you start feeling the healing process coming on, don't fight that. Don't fight that because those negative emotions are addictive. Let it serve its purpose and then ascend up out of that. All right, Leo. 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 Boom. Ooh, new doorways of opportunity are opening for you. And you already know this too. I feel like of any sign of the zodiac, I don't know, it's kind of a tie between you and Saggy. Kind of a tie between you and Saggy, but I don't know, maybe Aries, maybe the whole fire element. I kind of feel like pretty much for the most part, all of the fire signs, between Leo and Saggy, it's a tie of who is going to notice and acknowledge new opportunities. See, we have this thing as humans where the universe opens a door of opportunity and we just walk right past it. We just walk right past it. We walk right past the open doors and then we try to kick down doors that the universe shuts in our face because we're fucking idiots as humans. But not Leo. Oh, not Leo. You're going to find those open doors of opportunity, ain't you? Yup. Uh-oh. Looks like some drama. Looks like some drama's coming along. Okay, yeah. Ooh, you and this person. Yeah, this is past energy. Ooh, this is past energy. That feels like a warning to me. That's a warning. That is a warning. Could be a Gemini for some of you. But there's somebody, I think, from the past and this is probably going to make you mad because this feels to me like this is something you don't want nobody to know about. But somebody from the past that you still have a really, really, really strong connection with. Really strong. And I think you got some shit you want to say to him, don't you? I think you got it all scripted out. You know exactly. Some of y'all sit around and wish you would run into them at the grocery store, or you wish they would ding in your inbox because you know exactly what you want to say. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not going to fix anything. It's not going to make things better. No, you're never going to get this person to see the error of their ways. No, you won't. No, you won't. The only thing, look, and this is for everybody, not just Leo. This is for everybody. You know how to get somebody to really regret losing you? Go do better. I'm telling you right now, go do better. Don't waste no time trying to figure out how to convince them what they've done wrong. Don't waste no time trying to tell your side of the story. Don't waste no time trying to defend yourself. Keep your mouth shut. Shut up. Keep your thoughts and your opinions to yourself. Go get to fucking work. Go get to work and let your results tell the truth for you. You won't have to say nothing. You won't have to say shit. What do you have to say when you're at the top of the mountain? You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to say nothing. One of these days, the spotlight's going to be shining on you. You're going to be waving from the top of the mountain. Only then will this person look at you and feel stupid as hell. That's how you do it. Don't do it. This is telling me some of you are going to be struggling and fighting the temptation to really tell this person what time it is. And I mean, it would be easy for you to do. It would be easy for you to do, but there's new doorways of opportunity opening for you. I feel like there's two doors open for you. There's an open door of opportunity for you to take a new path. And there's an open door of opportunity for you to revisit the past. And for some of you, that open door of opportunity to revisit the past is really, really tempting. I don't think you're doing it, though. I had to hammer on that point, though, because I know the energy is at least there. But with the 8 of Cups here and the Strength card reversed, I do feel like you're making the right choice. And you are walking away and you're not doing it. But I feel like the energy is there, though. It is there. And if you just, for a fraction of a second, choose to give into that temptation, ain't nothing good going to come of it. Ain't nothing good going to come of that. It's going to start drama. It'll probably start drama in areas of your life that you wouldn't even expect it to start drama in. Let's take a look at what's coming in for Leo. What's coming in? Oh, shit's about to start moving quick. Some of y'all might be traveling, possibly. Shit's moving quick, though. If you are talking to somebody long distance, I do see the strong possibility for you. Somebody is traveling so that the two of you can see each other. You're on. Be careful, though. Be careful. Right now, you got so much shit going on in your life. There's a lot of warnings for you here. Y'all got so much shit going on in your life that to try to take on one more task right now might put too much on your plate. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Yeah, don't take on more than you can handle right now, or it'll start affecting possibly your career, your money. But yeah. Okay. Any more advice? Page of Wands reversed. Do not even allow yourself to be anywhere in the vicinity of something that even smells like childish drama. Don't even go there. And I'm going to tell you what, right now, drama is addictive. It's very addictive. I used this analogy last week. It's kind of like, you know, that section of the grocery store that has all the brownies and the cookies and the cakes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes you just want to go through and look. It's like, I just want to look. Don't do it. Don't do it. The likelihood that, oh my God, the likelihood that I'm going to grab me a fucking big old box of brownies is much higher if I even go over there. I'm not even looking. I know what's over there. Same thing with drama. Same thing. Whenever you hear the little gossiping going on, and he said, she said this and that, now guess who he fucked, and now guess what she did, and she cheated on him, and you know what he said about her, and all that, they were spreading this rumor here and that rumor there, and this and don't even go near it. Don't even, and it's tempting. It's tempting. You're like, oh yeah, what did they say? Oh yeah, oh, she fucked him? Oh my God, I can't believe that. She did this and he said that, and it's so fucking tempting. Don't go near it. That energy is toxic. That energy is very low frequency. And it gives you a quick burst of dopamine, you know, and, yeah, the drama. But just don't go there. Don't even go there. Treat it like the section of the grocery store with the brownies and the cake and shit. Just don't even go there. Don't even walk over there. Don't even walk over there. Nothing good is over there. Nothing that is going to benefit you is over there. Maybe a silly analogy, but at least that paints the picture and gets the point across, you know? All right. Virgo. What important messages do we have for Virgo? For Virgo. What messages do... Ooh, shooey, dooey, and Louie. Lover's card. Boy, you feel a connection with somebody that's driving you batshit crazy, isn't it? Now, this is not your average connection. Fucking helicopters flying over my house. Y'all hear that? This is not your average connection. This is one of those types of connections where somebody lives in your head. Not only do they live in your head, but they own all the real estate in your head. And they living in your head rent free. They are the first thing on your mind when your eyes pop open in the morning and you go to bed thinking about them. Some of y'all even dream about them. This person lives in your head, don't they? Okay, some of you may possibly be wondering whether or not that's your twin flame. I don't really touch that. I used to go into that a little bit, but that's still a very misunderstood concept, so I've decided to back away from that subject matter. I will say, though, is that if you come to me for a personal reading, asking me if somebody is your twin flame, this card is the only card that I would accept as a yes to that question. All right. Okay. Chariot, page of wands reversed. Okay. King of Pentacles, though. Woo-hoo. New energy. This feels like new energy. But you still have your priorities in order, though, don't you? Yep. Some of you are connecting with somebody new while you still have somebody from the past living in your head. Yeah. Okay. But the next person coming in, though, for some reason, I'm seeing Hangman, Two of Wands. So things are moving kind of slow, Ace of Pentacles. Things are moving kind of slow between the two of you. I'm not seeing anything being made official. I'm seeing you connecting with somebody, talking. Some of you, though, are just too focused on your goals, your business, finance, and maybe some of you are coming to the determination that you don't really have the time for a relationship right now. So you're kind of holding back on that. But I'm still getting, though, somebody from the past you're trying to forget about. Something from the past you're trying to forget about. And you're not forgetting about it very successfully, might I add. Not really. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Five of Wands. I'm going to hold off on talking about that real quick. Why is everybody's energy so sporadic this week? New energy, past energy, all the same, no matter what deck I pull from. That seems to be the focus. New energy and past energy all clumped together. Okay. Well, real quick, let's see how the past person feels about Virgo. For the Virgos dealing with somebody from the past. How's the past person? They're getting over this. They're healing from this. Yep. They're making the decision to heal from this and move forward. Would it be a good idea for Virgo to initiate communication with a past person? King of Pentacles reverse. Nope. That if you did that, you would get sucked into that, and that would start negatively affecting your work, your finance, your financial goals, your business. How about the next person coming into Virgo's life? What's that look like? Uh-oh, you might have a codependency connection coming in. You want to watch out for that. Uh-oh, I think you're going to be tested. You are going to be tested. Yep. Lover's card reversed. You're about to be tested. It's just a little test, just a little obstacle, just to see, are you really ready to make it up to the next level? Sorry, I know people hate hearing this, but we never level up without being tested. You will always be tested. Okay. And you can't just say, well, I learned my lesson last time. Can't just say that. Because the universe is going to make you prove it. Think about it. If you're in school and you fail the test to make it up to the next grade, do you just get to walk up to the teacher and say, well, I learned my lesson. I understand what I did wrong. Okay, I get it now. Can I move up to the next level? They're going to be like, no, you're going to retake that test. Universe is the same way. Same damn way. Oh, you learned the lesson? Okay. Show me. Prove it. And you'll have to demonstrate that you've learned the lesson. What's the advice? What's the advice? If you want to experience something different, you're going to have to do something different. Okay? If you end up finding yourself in a situation, connecting with a person, and things seem funny, things seem a little bit off, what are you going to do this time? What are you going to do this time? If actions aren't matching up with their words, you find yourself confused and laying around scratching your head, trying to figure out how this person feels about you. You know, what are you going to do this time? You going to do the same thing you did last time? You're going to play the what if game? Well, what if it's different this time? Well, what if they have good intentions? What if they didn't mean it? What if they really meant this? What if? And are you going to play around in fantasy land? Or are you going to stand up for yourself and say, no, I'm leveling up. Part of leveling up is, listen. There is no greater act of love than to stand up for what you deserve. People get confused. They think that to act out of love means to selflessly give yourself to others and deplete yourself and drain yourself dry. And that's not to act out of love. Love comes from you. Okay? To act out of love means I have too much love and respect for myself than to cling to somebody who doesn't see my value. I have too much respect for my own vibration than to devalue myself by sitting around and wondering why this person who doesn't see my value will never feel like I'm good enough. That I have too much respect for myself than that. You don't see my value? You don't see what I have to offer and what I bring to the table? You think you can find better? Okay, go find it. Go find it. Respectfully, go find it. I'm going to prove to you that you can't. You're going to see one day that you done fucked up, AA Ron. That's how you got to do. All right. Libra. What messages do we have for Libra? Whatever messages want to come through. Past energy, new energy, whatever. Messages for Libra. Queen of Swords, though. That's you, boo-boo. You ain't playing no fucking games, is you? You ain't playing no games, boy. You got that I wish a motherfucker would vibe coming off of you, don't you? I wish a motherfucker would come try to play me like a fool. I wish a motherfucker would come try to manipulate me. I dare you. That's what that feels like to me. Hierophant reverse, though. For those of you wondering whether or not somebody from the past learned their lesson, nope. You know what? A lot of you don't realize how much healing you've already done. Some of you may have, possibly. But I think the majority of you, what I'm seeing here, so this is past energy with the Eight of Cups reversed. I think the majority of you have healed to a level that you don't even understand. You don't even realize how much you've healed. Because a lot of us have been deceived. We don't understand what healing truly is. Whenever we think of healing, whenever we hear that word, we think, let go, move on, and forget about it. That's not healing. That's coping. That's coping with pain. That's what that is. That's learning to live with pain. That's not true healing. True healing comes when your life begins to transform for the better. That's when true healing comes. True healing comes when you start creating a better life. And the reason you're creating this better life is because of your experience from the past. Whenever an experience from the past is affecting your life for the better, even a bad experience, that's when true healing is happening. A lot of people don't understand that because that process is painful. But I think you're ready for the next person due to come in. You are. The only thing that I think some of you are still kind of hung up on is wondering whether or not justice will ever be served. Okay. That is not the place you want to focus your energy. Okay. It's not it. That's not it. Because let's go ahead. Let's look at the other side of that coin. And let's say justice is served. Let's say this person gets what they deserve. Do you think that the first thought in their mind is going to be, damn it, this is happening to me because of what I did to Libra? Do you think that's what they're thinking? No, that's not what is going to be going on in their mind. What's going to be going on in their mind is, I hope karma comes to get you for what you did to me. That's what they're thinking. So say they cheated on you, right? Say they cheated on you. And now they're in a relationship and somebody cheats on them. They're not thinking, man, this is happening to me because I cheated on Libra. They're sitting thinking the same thing you're thinking. They're thinking, well, I hope karma gets you for cheating on me. Will justice be served for what you did to me? That's what they're thinking. Do you see how this creates this chain reaction of bullshit? Every time something bad happens to somebody, their first thought is, when are you going to get what you deserve? They're not thinking, well, maybe this is karma getting me for something. That's never what goes on in our mind, is it? Don't worry about it. I promise you, the vibrations this person is casting is going to keep manifesting bullshit into their life. So no, they're not going to move on and have a happy life and this and that. They're going to continue manifesting struggles and obstacles and bullshit into their life until they figure out how to get their vibration in check. Best thing you can figure out now is, okay, I'm a little older, I'm a little wiser. Now I know what to do. Now I know how to function when the next person comes in. Now I know what I'm going to do different. I know what I'm not going to do that I did last time. I know what I'm going to do. I know how I'm going to function when the next person comes in, because they coming. Some of you, y'all are already talking to this person. Some of you. And yes, the past person still thinks about you every single day, for those of you who are still wondering. Yes, they do. But are they sorry? No. Have they learned their lesson? No. No, they have not. All right. Well, what advice? I guess let's just get advice for Libra, because it feels kind of like Libra has a pretty good handle on their path moving forward. So let's just get some extra advice here. What advice do we have for Libra? Okay. Oh, 5 of Wands reversed. Don't waste your time arguing with somebody who is dedicated to misunderstanding you. Okay. 90% of the arguments that we see people having are arguing with somebody who's dedicated to misunderstanding you. You know that, right? You know that, right? They didn't misunderstand you because you didn't explain yourself good enough. They misunderstand you because they're twisting your words on purpose. That is the biggest waste of your energy, to sit around and try to convince somebody of your intentions. Don't do that. Don't waste your time trying to defend yourself. Stay on your path. Keep walking in truth. And the truth will defend itself if you can be patient and trust the process. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. 4 of Swords. Okay. All right. So when the next person does come in, be sure that you get to know them as well as you possibly can first. Form a psychological connection with them first. So what that means is, watch how they interact with others. Don't just listen to what they say. Listen to what they say. Put that over here, and then watch their actions. Watch some. If you let somebody do whatever they want, they'll show you what they want. Don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. What messages do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio for this week? Miss Erica, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Scorpio. Scorpio. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles reversed. I don't know what to say about that yet. Hang on. Okay, you're at a crossroads right now. You're at a crossroads. There's somebody you've been dealing with that you really strongly suspect that you can't trust. And I see you having a battle between ego and intuition. You can't tell whether or not your intuition is telling you that something is off, or if you're just paranoid and insecure. You can't tell. You can't tell. Moon card in the reverse. Okay, 7 of Cups reversed. Yeah, that's the biggest thing that I'm seeing right here. And it does kind of feel like past energy to me. It does. You're ready for something new, or you feel like you are. A lot of you think you're ready, but for whatever reason, you're ready to jump headfirst into something new, but the universe is holding you back for some reason. The universe is holding you back. What I think it is, I think a conversation needs to be had between you and a past person. That's what I feel like. I'm feeling like some closure needs to happen. Yep. Some closure needs to happen because there's something about this person that you need to see clearly. I feel like you have probably spent a lot of time painting a very false picture in your mind of who you thought this person was. And what they did was they showed you their true colors. And the ego hates that. And that's all of us. That's not just Scorpio. All of us. Our ego hates that. Because what we do, you've heard me say this before, we all do this. We paint a picture in our mind of who we think someone is, and then we grow attached to that picture in our mind. Now, if you're dealing with a well-rounded, well-intentioned, honest person of integrity, ideally, that picture that we paint in our mind should be relatively close to who they actually are. It's never going to be 100% perfect. You're never going to know exactly who a person is, but it should be pretty close. Now, if you're dealing with a dishonest, deceitful, lying, manipulative, backstabbing little fuckbag, sooner or later, you're going to be shown that the picture you painted in your mind is not at all who they actually are. And the ego hates that. You may not even realize it, but the ego is spending time desperately searching for any excuse and any evidence and any possible reason or outcome to try to twist it around and mold it to eventually come to the conclusion that it wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong about this person. That's what the ego's trying to come up with. But somebody has shown you their true colors. And you're still going through a big battle between heart and mind because you were shown their true colors, and there's a part of you that it's just eating you alive to even think about the fact that they are not who you thought they were. Okay. And I think that's what's blocking the next person from coming in too. That's what's blocking the next person from coming in. Well, let's person's energy then. Let's dig up their energy, their intentions, see what they all about, how they feel about you, all that good stuff. 3 of Swords. You see the problem? The problem is you're just dealing with an incredibly broken fucking person. That's the problem. That's the problem. And that brokenness has nothing to do with you. They were broken when you met them. I don't think they've done an ounce of healing their entire life. They're still carrying trauma that was created back when they were a kid that hasn't been processed. This person's just very lost and broken. And no, they do not take love and relationships seriously. No, they don't. Because they don't know how. They do not know how. 8 of Cups, Tower card. So they're pretty much accepting that this is done and over with, and they're walking away. They don't even think they did anything wrong, though. And this is the type of person that even if they were faced with the evidence that proves that they were in the wrong, well, they have a justification. You know that kind of person? What they do wrong is always justified because I have PTSD because of this thing that happened to me. Well, I was an asshole to you because my last relationship was abusive. So it's okay. It's okay for me to treat you like shit because I'm broken. So that gives me a license to treat you like garbage. Poor, pitiful me. Boo-hoo me. I get to get out of jail free card. I get to treat people like shit. I get to abuse people because of something that happened to me in the past. Thank you, Monica, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. What's the advice for Scorpio? Ooh. A conversation needs to be had. It depends on how long it's been since the two of you have spoken. Depends on how long it's been. If this was something fairly recent, do the best you can to let a little bit of time pass. But if this is something that was a while back, maybe 6 months ago, a year ago, you need to understand that you, whether you know it or not, have done some growing and some evolving. Now, what happens is the picture you have in your mind of who they are, you took that mental snapshot based on who you were then. That snapshot you have taken, that you have stored in your memory, was from the perception of who you were. Now, if you actually get to see them from the perception of who you are, you're going to see a totally different person. You're going to see things for what they really are. So, conversation may need to be had. And you're going to be like, oh, you're not who I thought you were. You never were. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. Gotcha. And then by default, all right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what important messages do we have? A lot of past energy's been coming up in these reads here today, haven't they? Sagittarius. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. Some of you might be working something out with somebody. Hang on. I don't want to say too much and end up with my fucking foot in my mouth. Emperor. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. I almost said too much. Okay. Definitely past energy happening here. Okay. So new things coming in. Ace of Wands. Some of you are already connected with somebody new. If you're not connected with somebody new, it's right around the fucking corner. Okay. But somebody from the past is watching the whole fucking thing. Somebody from the past is watching the whole thing. Giving you the silent treatment. They don't even like the thought that you could do better without them. And then they go, see, you doing better without them? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They don't like that. Oh, no. I'm telling you, that's the best fucking revenge, dude. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. You want to get real revenge? like real revenge, go do better. Nothing will eat a toxic person alive more. Nothing. There's nothing that you can say to them. There's nothing that you can do to them. Nothing will eat them alive more than seeing you do better. Promise you that. Toxic people hate seeing people do good. They hate it. They get so fucking mad and so jealous, and it just burns them, eats them alive when they see you doing good. That's what I'm seeing happening here. I'm kind of feeling though, like I'm kind of wondering if a conversation is going to be had between the two of you though. That's what because I'm trying to figure out what that Six of Pentacles is all about up there. It feels like something to do with somebody from the past, but Temperance reversed. Okay. So they're willing to let bygones be bygones and squash the beef with you and whatnot, but they want you to be the one to come forward because they want to make sure that they have the upper hand as far as power dynamic between the two of you. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. That's what this Emperor is all about right here. See, they want to be the one in control. And if they were to bend and break and be the one to come forward, then in their mind, that gives you power because it's been a silent standoff. So they're willing, they're totally willing to let bygones be bygones, squash the beef, and end things peacefully. But you better be the one that comes forward. Because in their mind, that's the power dynamic. Hang on a second, y'all. I got to clear the air. This has been some thick, tense, negative energy I pulled into the room here today. Is my window open? Yeah, it's open. Okay. I'm going to turn my fan on here in a second, too. I'm going to get a big old cloud of smoke up in this mug. Yeah, that's how you do it right there, right there. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Hang on a second, y'all. Hold up. Fucking fan's a piece of shit. Little fucking $20 Walmart fan I bought for my daughter for her room. And I brought it in here yesterday because my office gets real stuffy and real hot. Man, that's a piece of crap. Oh, well, I got it working. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. All righty. Well, let's just get advice for Sagittarius here then. Let's get the advice. Oh, 8 of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles, Hangman. Okay. And the 6 of Cups reversed. So eventually a conversation is going to need to be had between the two of you. However, I wouldn't be the one to initiate communication if I was you, because I do feel like this person would take that to mean that they have power over you. And normally I would say, fuck it, just go ahead and reach out to them. Fuck it. Who cares? Let them think they have power over you. Normally, that's what I would say, but I do think this person probably would try to take advantage of it and use that power. They would try to manipulate you, try to suck you in. They don't want to see you do better. Woo, it's getting sagey in here. All right, hang on. Let me put some of this out now. Cleared the air, though. Boy, cleared the air. All right. Okie dokie. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, what important messages do we have for my Capricorn friends? Thank you, Michaela, for doing those timestamps. I appreciate you. And any other moderators, I appreciate y'all's efforts. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. Boom. King of Swords, though. Hang on. I don't know what to say about that yet. Knight of Cups reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Okay. Empress reversed. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. So it kind of feels to me like I see you communicating with someone, but no love offer is being made. Man, I hate to get too specific, but I got to tell you what I see looking straight at this spread. Communication, and somebody is hoping that a love offer is going to be made. Okay. However, a love offer is not made, and somebody ends up finding out about a third party, which is going to start some fucking drama and end up in disappointment. That's what I'm seeing here. And yes, it does feel like past energy. Past energy in there somewhere. Even if this is not a past person that you're dealing with, some of you may end up finding out that your love interest is still trying to get back with their ex, possibly. I'm not seeing this connection getting to a stable place, though. Two of Wands reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. Honestly, though, I'm really feeling like, since so much past energy has been coming through these readings here for the week, I'm feeling like this is past energy. I'm feeling like it is. So a very strong possibility that there could be a conversation between you and a past person, but a lot of lies are being told and secrets are being kept. And I'm feeling like some lies and secrets are going to come up to the surface, and it's going to start some drama again. And it's going to end up in disappointment. Again, a repeated cycle. Well, let me try to look at past and new real quick. I'm going to try to hit them both. What's the past person's feelings and intentions for Capricorn? See, I told you they got a third party. There's a third party. There's somebody else in the mix. Three of Cups. Yep. Yeah, their priority list is all fucked up, dude. All fucked up. See, if you want a successful relationship, I don't care if it's a successful reconciliation, just a successful relationship, period. Okay? There has to be a priority list. There has to be certain things that are important. Okay? And this person has no idea. Yeah, they have no clue. Their priority list is all fucked up. All fucked up. And it's more than likely coming from a place of codependency. That's usually, I don't want to hammer too hard on that because y'all have heard me fucking turn blue in the face talking about that. So I'm trying not to go there. But it does feel like more than likely you're dealing with a codependent person. And the more codependent a person is, the more likely they are to just grab onto anybody that'll show them some attention. Anybody. Because they think, in their delusional little codependent minds, that a relationship is going to be the solution to their sadness. A love partner is going to be the solution to their loneliness. Somebody loving them is going to be the solution to their low self-esteem. And that's what they think. That's what they think. So you get into this mentality of, I just need somebody. Somebody, anybody. I don't care who. Just a faceless, nameless somebody needs to come love me as soon as fucking possible. Then they'll just grab onto anybody. And I think those of you dealing with a past person, that's what this person has done. The two of you split up. They just went out in search of some fucking body. Somebody. I just need somebody. And then they grabbed onto somebody. And obviously, that's not the fucking energy that is going to create something successful. So things didn't work out there either. So they got a hook in somebody else. Now they're talking to you. And they still got a hook in somebody else. And now they're talking to you. See what I'm saying? So now they're juggling you and somebody else. Because their priority list is fucked up. Let's take a look at the next person coming in. The next person due to come into Capricorn's life. Next person due to come in. You have long-term serious commitment due to come in. What is the blockage? What's blocking that from coming in? Unfinished business with the past person. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. You have to make the solid, firm, unequivocal decision to leave the past in the past first. Number one priority. Do you know how many people right now are in the process of entering into a new relationship while they're still wondering whether or not it's going to work out with somebody from the past? They come to me for personal readings all the fucking time. All the time. Do you know how many readings I've done where somebody says, how does my ex Tommy feel about me? How does my ex Jimmy feel about me? Why are you wondering about how 2 past people feel about you? And then, to put the cherry on top, when is the next new person coming in? And it's like, whoa. The last thing you need to be fucking worried about right now is a new person coming in. Your number one priority is figuring out, first of all, why you're still attached to these 2 past people and how to untie from that. Because until you make the solid decision that even if that past person was to come back and try to get with me right now, it wouldn't fucking happen. You need to slam the door shut on the past first. Even if Jesus Christ escorted this person up to me and said, yo, if you want, the 2 of you could reconcile successfully and have something successful, the answer would still be no. No, I'm not going back to the past. No, I'm not going to redo a past cycle. I'm moving forward. That has to be the number one priority first. So whatever it is that you need to do, whatever conversation you need to have with this person, or maybe some of you just need to go ahead and attempt reconciliation and go around that merry-go-round one more time so that you'll see, this is what's going to happen. Man, I know some people right now that I'm kind of watching from a distance, been spinning around the merry-go-round for 10 years. 10 fucking years. And it just keeps same cycle. Break up, get back together. Break up, get back together. Same thing, just keeps happening over and 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 over. And at some point, somebody has to be able to look at that and say, oh, okay, I see where this is going, and put a stop to it. So, long-term serious commitment is due to come in. Whatever you need to do. I don't care if you need to reach out to this person and have a conversation with them. I don't care if you just need to go be alone and go inside and seriously get real raw and honest with yourself. Whatever it is, to release the past, extract all the wisdom that you can from the past, start applying that wisdom to your life moving forward, and then express gratitude for the past. That process should be the number one priority. And in that process, when you least expect it, a new door will open. When you least expect it. It can't happen while you're expecting it. Matter of fact, that's what my pay-per-view event on High Vibe TV was all about, was explaining why that happens. Why do the biggest things happen when you least expect it? The most important people make their way into your life when you least expect it. It'll be the person you least expected at a time that you would least expect, in the place you would least expect. It always happens that way, and that's no accident. For those of you who saw my pay-per-view event, me explaining the science behind that, that's no accident. That's the only time it can happen. All right, Aquarius. 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 What messages do we have for Aquarius? Oh, speaking of Aquarius, that's you, boo-boo. Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are a little bit scattered and unorganized in your life too. Some of you may be kind of struggling with your priority list as well. Oh, the Lover's card. So you also have somebody taking up space in your head. Some of you could possibly wonder whether or not that person is your twin flame. I'm not going to say whether they are or not, unless you come to me for a personal reading. So I will not throw that out there for a general reading. But some of you could be wondering, is this person my twin flame? That's how strong the connection is. Could be a Gemini for some of you. 10 of Cups reversed, though. Magician reversed. Oh, that's what that's what happened. You had somebody manipulate you emotionally. That's what it was. Somebody emotionally manipulated you. Well, they're waiting for closure. They are. They're waiting for closure. And I'm really thinking that it is starting to get to the point where they do realize that they fucked up. They do. Oh, yes, they do. But they are too fucking scared to tell you that. Yeah, see, they're too afraid to tell you that. They're afraid that you wouldn't take it so well. They're afraid that you would, I don't know, start a fight with them. Yeah, Two of Swords reversed. So I think they're waiting for the opportunity to get closure with you. Three of Wands and the World. And there's the Star card in the reverse. Okay. They have been doing things to try to get your attention, to try to get some kind of reaction out of you. And like I always tell you, if you're trying to get a reaction out of an Aquarius, just don't. Just don't. That is the biggest waste of your energy. I'm telling you right now, if you know an Aquarius and you think you're going to figure out how they feel by poking at them emotionally to get a reaction out of them, you're wasting your fucking time. That is not going to let you know how they feel. 75 to 80% of the time, they'll just shut off and go completely fucking cold. The other 20, 25% of the time, they'll give you a strange, fucking weird reaction that leaves you even more confused than you were to begin with. Anyway, though, yeah, they do obsess over you. This person does sit around and obsess over you. I don't know what they want to tell you, but I do think that they are, like, the more time goes on, the more they are losing sleep over this. I think so. Okay. So much fucking past energy. I might have to do another all sign specifically for singles. That's what I might have to end up doing. I've been trying to sneak the singles into these readings, but for some reason, past energy is always coming up. So what are this person's feelings and intentions for Aquarius? What's their energy really look like? What kind of person are they? Two of Swords. The Moon card reversed. This person's just a very confused fucking person who does not know. Like, this person's just very confused and lost in life, period. And this is removing you from it. This has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You got involved with, or you connected with somebody who was confused and lost from the minute you connected with them. So whatever they led you to believe, or whatever you thought was going to unfold between the two of you, like, they don't even know where they're going in life. They don't even know. So that was misleading from the beginning. Could be a Pisces for some of you. 9 of Cups. So they really, they're really worried about what you think about them. They're really worried about that. Their worst fear is that you somehow find out how stupid they feel. That's their worst fear. They want you to think that they're doing so fucking good right now, and they're not. They're not. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Aquarius to communicate with this person? What would happen? What would happen? The World card reversed. Lover's card in the upright. Okay. So I think I just don't really see anything getting resolved, honestly. I don't see anything getting resolved. I don't see true proper closure happening here. I don't, because they would probably just suck you right back in, confuse you all over again, and you would end up walking away with more questions than answers. Still confused, if not more confused than you were to begin with. 5 of Wands, yeah. And if you're not careful, it could end up turning into some drama that you don't want to be a fucking part of. Easily, very easily. Page of Swords. So if you want to talk to this person, proceed with caution. How am I going to word this? Proceed with caution. Make sure you have the upper hand as far as the power dynamic goes. You know, like, if they start blowing you up, don't drop everything that you're fucking doing to talk to them. You know, keep them at an arm's distance. Like when you're at work and whatnot, don't drop what you're doing to talk to them. Oh my God, I got to talk to them or they're going to think this. No. I'll talk to you when I got fucking time. May not hear from you until tonight. I'll talk to you when I got time. Let them know. Let them know that you have a sense of integrity and they're not going to suck you back in like that again. Okay. Man, these fucking messages are insane. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. What important messages do we have for Pisces for this week? Boom. Ooh, the 4 of Swords. Okay. I don't know who that is. I don't know if this is you or them. Hang on. Some of you may be trying to take a break from dating, possibly. But don't let that be the final verdict for that card. Hang on. Uh-oh. Okay. So again, new energy and past energy. I do see something new coming in. Looks to me, though, like you run the risk of this turning into a sex-based connection and never getting to a point of something serious, while at the same time, the past person is thinking about breaking the silence and communicating with you. I don't think they have a very positive outlook on that, though. They don't. Oh, I don't think they have anything nice they want to say to you either. So, especially if it's been a while, 6 months, a year, something like that, I do think this past person is very strongly considering, because I think they're curious as to what you've been up to. I'm not seeing anything here indicating a love connection. It doesn't look like they miss you deeply. This looks to me like curiosity. Just curiosity. I wonder what Pisces has been up to. But I don't think they have anything nice to say to you. I don't. Especially if it's been a while and maybe you've kind of forgotten what happened. They've kind of forgotten what happened. You know how the mind tends to kind of sweep the negative experiences from the past under the rug. Sometimes it kind of tends to do that. And then all that past energy will bubble back up. As soon as they talk to you, they're going to, bam, it's going to bring it all right back in front of their face. And it'll eventually, they'll end up saying something shitty, something nasty, and it'll turn into some drama. But again, I'm seeing that you have something new coming in, possibly a hookup, sex-based connection. I'm not saying that's what you want, but I do see that as a strong possibility for what's coming in. Okay, well, okay, first past person. First, the past person. What is the past person's true intentions? What do they really want with Pisces? What are their true intentions? The Queen of Wands. I don't think they have any serious intentions. I really don't. And when I say that, that doesn't mean that they just don't have any intentions. They're just curious. They're just straight up curious. Feels to me kind of like that energy where, have you ever like maybe one day a song came on the radio that reminded you of somebody you haven't seen in 2 years, and then that triggers their memory, and you start thinking, I wonder what they're up to now. I wonder how life has been for them. And you just get curious, not emotional, not, oh, I miss you, just curious. That's what this feels like to me. That's what this feels like to me. What about the next person coming in? What about the next person due to come in? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the next person coming in wants to take things slow, but I feel like they're also afraid of an emotional connection. That's why they want to take things slow. Yeah, they're afraid of an emotional connection. They have a lot of love to give, but they're not the type of person to just give it away right away. So it could accidentally end up turning into a sex-based connection and not an emotional connection. But I don't think that it's because they want to play games with you. I think it's because this person's just that type. They're not going to wear their heart on their sleeve. They're not going to let you in right away. They're going to step back and observe you and watch you and make sure that you are somebody who is worthy of their heart. That's what that feels like to me. What's the advice? What's the advice with the past person? Ace of Wands reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, if you have a conversation with this person, just try to make it short and sweet. At first. At first. The first conversation should be something to the effect of, we're cool. I'm good. I hold no ill will. I apologize for my part. I forgive you for your part. We're good. And let it be that. And let that sink in for a little bit. Let that be the conversation, and then back away from it and let that sink in. Let some time pass while that sinks in. Because if you let that sink in, that's going to start changing and molding the pathway moving forward. And then maybe after a couple of weeks, a month, after that's sunk in, if you want to like slowly see if you can bring them back into your life, and then see if the two of you can have an honest, genuine connection that's not toxic, then do it that way. But you want to do this in stages. What's the advice for the next person coming in? Ooh, the Lover's card reversed. Okay. And the Magician. Okay, so monitor your vibration. Pay attention to how the person makes you feel. Pay attention when you're around somebody. Pay attention to the feeling that you get from them. See what I'm saying? Don't pay attention to how you feel about them. Don't be thinking about, what you want with them. Don't start painting this picture in your mind of the picture perfect relationship and then trying to grab them and stuff them into that picture. Pay attention. What vibe do you give off? How do I feel when I'm around you? Do I feel motivated, uplifted, happy? Or do I kind of feel like I'm questioning whether or not I'm a likable person? Do I feel self-conscious? Do I feel like I might not be good enough? Do I feel like I may not be pretty enough or handsome enough or attractive enough or whatever? Just pay very close attention to the vibe this person gives off. If you start seeing somebody, talking to somebody, give it a month, a couple weeks, a month, and then just pay attention to how you feel when you're around them. If it's uneasy, confused, you start feeling anxiety and nervousness when you're around them, that's not a person that you need to be connecting with. Those butterflies in your stomach, knees shaking, trembling, that's not a good thing. When the universe brings you your person, it will feel very natural and smooth. There will be no worries. You will not be confused about how they feel about you. You will not be confused about what their intentions are, and you will not be confused about whether or not you can trust them. Okay? All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that all of my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still be showing me after 5 long years. Every time I get on here and do this, it really does make my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. I also have a tarot reading course for $11.11 if you're curious to learn my way of reading the tarot. That's in the description of the video as well. Also, catch my new series, Mastering the Matrix, over there on High Vibe TV, and all of the other amazing talent over there on High Vibe. I'm not the only one. It's a whole network, a whole uncensored spiritual TV network. There's astrology, tarot readings, fucking full disclosure, truth. Those of you who are part of the truth community, dude, it's also like a full social media platform over there too. But yes, I have recently joined forces over there and started my own series, Mastering the Matrix, where we're going to break down and really truly explain the manifestation path, how energy really functions and behaves in this matrix, and we're going to change some fucking lives. Yup. That's my goal. It's all in the description of the video, y'all. All right, I am out of here. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.